Y'all gonna love this. Hey guys, welcome to my vegan kitchen. I'm Michelle. So I'm back from my Costa Rican retreat and I have a simple, easy, and delicious recipe for you guys. Quick and easy, perfect for the summer. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, tap on that bell, and let's cook. All right, so this is gonna be a pasta dish. Why? Because pasta is just so easy to do in the summertime. But to start, before we prep all of the other ingredients, you always wanna start with what's gonna take the longest, and boiling that pasta is gonna take longer than everything else. So let's get that water boiling, get the pasta cooking before we move to prepping the other ingredients. So before we dive into this recipe, I want to thank Buydeem for sponsoring this video. As you guys have noticed, I have quite a bit of Buydeem kitchen appliances and I love them. And this one is no exception. The design is sleek and it fits perfectly in my kitchen. Say hello to your new kitchen favorite, the Buydeem 8-in-1 multifunctional air fryer. With 8 cooking functions from air fry to bake, roast, and dehydrate, this compact powerhouse does it all. Its all metal inner pot is not only super durable and easy to clean, but it also ensures even heat distribution for perfectly crisp results every time. Thanks to the precise temperature control, you never have to worry about overheating, just consistent, delicious meal. If you need more flexibility, we've got it. With customizable time and temperature setting, it adapts to whatever you're craving. And when it's time to flip, the built-in shake reminder gives you a gentle beat for that perfect golden finish. The Buydeem air fryer, smart, sleek, and made to simplify your cooking. All right, the water is boiling, so let's head outside to my balcony patio for some basil. Let's go. All right, so we're out here on my tiny little balcony garden, I want to call it. Over here, I have some flowers. Oh, I have a lemon tree right here, some roses, just things to make me feel soft and pink. But we're out here for some tomatoes. I have a tomato plant right here, and I went ahead and picked some of these cherry tomatoes. And here is my basil plant, and it's overgrown. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to make this basil pasta pesto dish. All right, so let's cut some of these. I'm just cutting the top halves off because I want this to continue to grow throughout the summer. One day, guys, I'm gonna have a nice, huge area where I can grow more fruits and vegetables because I really want to grow more fruits and vegetables, not just this little bit. I think we have enough. This is what we're gonna take inside and make some pasta. We're back inside, so let's give everything a little wash and then let's get started with the recipe. All right, we have our basil and the tomatoes washed. I went ahead and grabbed some spices that I'm gonna need, some olive oil also. But let's rinse the chickpeas because we wanna get that and the tomatoes into the air fryer. So you guys know how I do it. I soak my dried chickpeas overnight, then I boil them and I place them in these mason jars, keep them in the fridge for when I need to come up with these recipes. I just find that using dried chickpeas instead of canned chickpeas is more cost effective. I get a whole lot more for the price. All right, I'm not going to use all of this. I don't want to make too much of this recipe. I want to, it's summertime, so I'm experimenting with different dinners every day. So I'm just going to use half of this container. So half a can, but you do you, whatever you need for your family. If you need to serve a whole family, go ahead and use the whole container. I'm going to place it in a bowl. I'm also going to place some of my cherry tomatoes. Oop, one is running away. Don't run away. I'm going to place some of the cherry tomatoes in here, not all of them. And these, it's so nice when you grow your own vegetables because they're organic and they're so sweet. They taste nothing like what they taste like in the grocery store. So I'm going to pop one Oh my God. That is so juicy. That's what we got in the bowl. We're gonna season, oh my God, that's juicy. That's so good. We're gonna season it with some garlic powder, some salt. I could literally just eat these. Some black pepper, fresh cracked black pepper. I just like that it has more flavor. Let's pop this top. All right. And some paprika. I love the smoked paprika because it gives it flavor and a pretty color. I'm gonna toss this around. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna add just a little bit of olive oil, and I'm using a really good olive oil because I want to get really good flavor out of this. Shake, shake, shake. Come around because I'm gonna pop this in my Buydeem air fryer. Nice, easy, convenient. Come with me. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this right into my air fryer. This is a non-toxic base air fryer, so you don't have to worry, there's no toxins coming out of here. All right, I'm gonna place this on manual because I have two things in there. I have the chickpeas and the vegetables, so I'd rather just use my manual time. I'm gonna give this about 12 minutes, but I'm gonna also use the shake remind, so it reminds me to check on it. And we're gonna put this at 400, let's put it at 400 degrees. And let's start this baby up. There it is. All right, we'll come back when it's time to shake. I had to pull out the food processor, but it's gonna be good, guys. In the food processor, we're gonna place our basil, our fresh basil. Get it all nice and snug in there. We're gonna place some garlic. I like garlic in my pesto, so I'm gonna add a little bit more than they say. You can use pine nuts, but I'm gonna use walnuts because I have it readily available and it's way cheaper than pine nuts. Toss that in there. We're also gonna add half a lemon, the juice of half a lemon. A nice juicy lemon. Some nutritional yeast. I like it to be cheesy. And this takes the place of Parmesan cheese. And we're gonna add some salt, get that nice and seasoned up. Some black pepper if you want to. I don't think I'm gonna put any black pepper in here now. I'm gonna pop the top on, start to blend this, get it nice and blended down before we add the olive oil. This is blended. I'm adding in my olive oil. All right, I'm gonna scrape this down, but I think my air fryer is telling me it's time to shake. So give me a minute. I love that air fryer does that because usually I forget, and by the time you look, the 12 minutes, they've already started to burn. So that's a good feature on that. All right, let's scrape this down and let's get it blended some more. All right, so now that the pesto is done and ready, let me clean up a little bit and let me grab another tomato. It's so good. This is like candy. We got our bowl. I went ahead and I strained the pasta. I strained off the water. So let's get that in the bowl. Now you're gonna put your beautiful fresh pesto with the warm pasta. So you wanna get it in there when the pasta is still warm. I even saved some of that pasta water. I reserved some of that on the side. All right. And then we're just gonna combine this together, mix it all up. Now you can use any type of pasta you like. I just wanted to use these shells because I just think like the hollow inside of the shell is gonna get some of that basil right inside, and it's just, oh, all the juices and everything is just gonna be on the inside of that pasta. All right, now that we have this all mixed up, you hear how juicy it is. I am gonna add just a drop of pasta water. I just wanna make sure it's nice and creamy. You don't have to do that, but I like when it's on a little bit on the loose side. The pesto, it just, to me, I like the way it tastes better, but you don't have to do that. If you forget to add your pasta water or to reserve your pasta water, it's okay. It's okay. I already started tasting. I already started eating everything. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. All right, let me get everything plated up so it looks pretty. All right? Okay. Cleaned up, got myself a nice bowl. Let's grab some of this pasta. Let's put it right there. Because this is my dinner, guys. This is like dinner time right now. So I'm gonna be eating this. So that is my share. Let me go grab the chickpeas. That's what it looks like. That's how it came out, nice and easy. So let me just place some of that. I'm gonna use the same spoon. Let's place that right on the side. So I have my protein with those beautiful roasted summertime tomatoes. I've been tasting this all through preparation and it's so good. It's so delicious. When I tell you, did you guys see how easy that was? Let's get some of this tomato. Roasted tomato is even better than fresh tomatoes because the sugars are released. Got some chickpeas in there. Y'all gonna love this. Another recipe that you have to make. It's super easy. It's so delicious. And it has some of the summer seasonal favorites in there. Oh God, that's so good. So good. I want to thank you guys so much for being in my vegan kitchen. I hope you guys try this recipe. Like I said, I'm fresh back from Costa Rica. I am reset, renewed. This is the new Michelle. I have a whole new retreat that's coming this fall. I will leave the information right underneath because this retreat did so much for me and I want to share it with you guys. You're going to love the fall retreat. It's local. You don't have to go international. And guess what? I'm cooking. So go ahead, sign up. Spaces are limited. Do it immediately. Bye, guys. I'm going to finish my dinner. All right.